Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Tania's Teachables. Today, we are not just breaking down a complex challenge. We are tackling a frustrating pattern, the recurrence of obsolescence in the embedded computer industry. Let me ask you this. How often does your company struggle to support older products? How often are customers left frustrated because you cannot provide a part or the services they need? Do you even know if there are any issues related with obsolescence at all in your company? I've seen it countless of times. Companies moving forward, yet constantly being pulled back by the same recurring challenge, obsolescence. So what can we do? Well, it starts by understanding legacy sustainment. It's about the strategies and actions we take to support and extend the life of older products. And this is absolutely critical in industries like defense, aerospace, and industrial automation, where systems cannot be easily replaced. But here's the problem. Many companies lack a solid sustainment strategy. This can disrupt operations, increase costs, and hinder innovation. Recently, I visited a company I had visited 5 years ago, and sadly, they were still grappling with the exact same obsolescence challenges of that time. They were overwhelmed and lacked a clear strategy. It's a common story, and it highlights the persistent, cyclical nature of this issue. There are several reasons why companies find themselves in this recurring struggle. Here's an outline. Sometimes companies are just too focused on the new stuff and completely forget about the old. Other times, they don't realize that they actually need resources to deal with it. In other instances, personnel are not talking to each other, but more often than not, they just don't understand obsolescence. They cannot understand the cost it brings to the company, and many just don't have a good plan to manage it. But it doesn't have to be this way. We can break this cycle of recurrence, and here's how. It starts by thinking long-term, planning for the entire life cycle of the product, not just for the exciting launch. We have to have the right people and the right tools in place with, again, a solid plan written down, a strategy for dealing with obsolescence. Consider partnering up with a legacy equipment manufacturer like GDCA, whose legacy management experience can completely relieve from the pains and cost of obsolescence. Breaking the cycle of obsolescence takes a shift in thinking. It's about being proactive rather than reactive, anticipating issues before they become crises. And trust me, once companies embrace this mindset, they become more resilient, more innovative, and more ready for growth. That's it for today's episode. I hope this has given you some insight into these recurring testing challenges of obsolescence. Remember, by shifting to a proactive approach and by leveraging the expertise of partners like GDCA, we can break the cycle of recurrence in obsolescence. And by doing this, we ensure long-term success. See you in the next Tania's Teachables. Adios. It starts by thinking long-term, planning for the entire life cycle of the product, not just for the exciting launch.